I am thrilled that the U.S. women's national soccer team lost their match and are not going to the next big match. I guess it's for the World Cup is what comes next. I'm thrilled. And I'm thrilled that the final kick of the career of Megan Rapino, one of the most odiously unpatriotic anti-American athletes ever to wear an American jersey, ended with her missing the kick. I'm thrilled about that. And I'm thrilled that she ended her career whining on camera.
Yeah, I thought we played really well. I'm so happy for us that we went out like that.
Can you put a pause there, please? Hold on. Before we'll keep going for a second, but this is just such a liberal woman thing. This is such a liberal white lady thing where she says, "Oh, I'm so proud of us. We did so well. We're so good. We're the best ever. I'm so proud that we lost. I'm so proud that I totally blew it at the end." Why? Why are you? It's okay. You don't need to be beating yourself up over it. You don't need to be flagellating yourself. But you lost, lady. Don't be proud of that. You didn't play that well. That's the problem. If you'd played better, you would have won the game and gone on. I think, man, growing up in the 90s, I'm watching the New York Yankees. Paul O'Neill, heart and soul of the New York Yankees in the 90s. This is one of the great baseball players of his era. Paul O'Neill, if he would, let's say, fly ball to the outfield and he only got 1 RBI instead of 2 RBIs there, and he did, and the guy catches the ball, whatever. Paul O'Neill would rip the telephone out of the dugout wall. He would knock over the Gatorade cooler. He'd scream and yell and throw his bat on there. He was so furious. He took any loss or failure of performance so personally. And this lady who completely blows it and loses it for the team, I'm so proud. We're so great. We deserve 10 parades. Please give us trophies. And okay, all right, rant over. Keep going, Mrs. Rapino. Ms. Rapino.
Playing the way that we did and, having a ton of joy on the ball. This is like a sick joke. For me personally, I'm just like, this is dark comedy. I missed a penalty. This is the balance to the beautiful side of the game. I think it can be cruel and just not our day. But, yeah, I still just feel really grateful and joyful, and I know it's the end and that's sad, but to know that this is really the only time I've been in one of these this early, says so much about how much success I've been able to have, and just how much I've loved playing for this team and playing for this country, and it's been an honor.
There we go. So then she cracks. I'm really proud. We did great. I'm awesome. I'm the greatest ever. But I blew it. It's so dark. Why did I blow it? I know. You did. It's the first step in grieving is acknowledging reality. Okay. Right now, text Knowles to 989898. We are now days away from the Durban Accords. Durban Accords could be the greatest threat to the U.S. dollar's global dominance in the past 80 years. Why should you care? Since the turn of the century, the world's dollar supply grew 344%. Each dollar's purchasing power has declined 44%. Leaders around the world are questioning the value of owning an asset with unlimited supply and a steadily declining value. On August 22nd, BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, are expected to announce the launch of a new international supercurrency fully backed by gold or other commodities. This is part of their long-term plan to supplant the U.S. dollar, and is the cornerstone of the global financial system, which could lead to dire consequences such as higher prices on global imports and rising loan rates, because the world is simply less willing to finance mortgages and infrastructure projects in the U.S. You can protect your IRA or 401k from the fallout by diversifying with gold from Birch Gold. Historically, gold has been a safe haven in times of high uncertainty, which is right now. How much more time does the dollar have? Protect your savings today. Birch Gold has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, thousands of happy customers. Text Knowles to 989898. Get your free info kit on gold. It'll be nice to have some gold to depend upon again as things collapse. Text Knowles, KNWLES, to 989898. Right now, go to PragerU.com/Club5. Our country might be headed in the wrong direction, but PragerU videos could help save the future of America. PragerU makes educational pro-American content that has been changing people's minds for over a decade. Their impact is pivotal in these times. Our friends at PragerU are reaching millions of people with their educational videos. They have a long way to go. You can help PragerU reach thousands more people by joining Club 5 for just $5 or more per month. Go to prageru.com/club5 now to join. Your gift will ensure that PragerU has the support it needs to be here for the long haul. What are you waiting for? Join a movement with thousands of fellow patriots in the fight to save America. You'll receive a free PragerU bumper sticker plus an ebook of scripts from PragerU's 5-minute videos when you join Club 5 today. That is prageru.com/club5, CLUB, number 5 today. There's all sorts of great content at PragerU. I've been in a ton of 5-minute videos. Obviously, I host the book club over at PragerU. There's really great educational content for everybody. PragerU.com/club5 today. Why am I so happy that this lady lost? Isn't that unpatriotic of me? Because it's the U.S. women's soccer team. Isn't that unpatriotic? Well, it would be, except the team is very unpatriotic. I know that's a paradox, but a paradox is not just an incoherence or a contradiction. It's an apparent contradiction that can reveal a deeper truth when you work it out. And when you work it out here, you see that the team that is supposed to represent the United States consistently undermines the United States, protests the national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, the symbol of the whole country, is actively anti-patriotic. And so it is, you cannot say that patriotism requires us to applaud the people who are deeply unpatriotic. That would undermine it. It reminds me of a line from Chesterton. Chesterton said, "There is a thought that stops thought, and that is the only thought that ought to be stopped." There is a patriotism that undermines patriotism, and that kind of pseudo-patriotism really ought to be stopped. As far as I'm concerned, the U.S. women's soccer team could just be abolished. Cancel it. I don't know. Maybe there are some patriotic people on the team. It's too bad that the loudest mouth on the team, Megan Rapino, has so consistently attacked our country, but just abolish it. What is the point of the U.S. women's soccer team? It's not to kick a ball around. It's not to make Megan Rapino feel good. It's to represent the United States, to bring glory to our country. That's the point of the team. So if they're actively undermining that, then they have no purpose. And if the salt loses its savor, then it's good for nothing and ought to be trodden underfoot, okay? Maybe now that this lady's gone and can go off into the sunset, maybe the team will remember what their job is and they can salute the flag and stop being so deeply unpatriotic. But until then, get rid of it. I mean, this is a big, big political problem because you've got huge swaths of America that hate the country and that hate traditional notions of patriotism. And inasmuch as they love the country because they say the country stands for, I don't know, LGBT rights. That's the deepest meaning of America. The people who really believe that the rainbow flag is our national standard or ought to be, who would be much more likely to salute the rainbow flag than to salute the American flag. Then you got the other more than half of the country that still believes in the red, white, and blue and doesn't believe in all the craziness that Rapinoe and the libs do. But that's a big problem because if you don't have shared beliefs, if you don't have shared sacred objects, if you don't have shared language, if you don't have shared behavior, if you don't have any shared culture, then you don't have a country. It doesn't matter which team is representing your country. You don't have one to be represented in the first place. Boy, what a great clip that was now. Make sure that you ring that bell. Subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel. See you next time.